Have you ever wondered what secrets lie dormant in the deserted streets of a ghost town? The allure of ghost towns is undeniable, each one a puzzle box of history and mystery. These abandoned settlements whisper tales of boom and bust, of dreams built and shattered. To rank the top 10 ghost towns in Canada, we've considered factors like historical significance, the state of preservation, and of course, the chill factor. Join us as we unravel the mysteries and tales of the top 10 ghost towns in Canada. Brace yourself as we start our journey with the 10th ghost town, Val Jalbert. Carved out of the wilderness of Quebec in the early 20th century, Val Jalbert sprung to life as a bustling pulp mill town. The heart of the town throbbed to the rhythm of the mill, the lifeblood of its inhabitants. But as with all things, time was unkind. The mill closed in the 1920s, leading to a mass exodus that left Val Jalbert deserted, a shell of its former self. Today the town stands frozen in time, a haunting tableau of an era long past. The mill, once a beacon of prosperity, is now a spectral monument, a testament to the impermanence of human endeavor. Whispered tales of apparitions and eerie occurrences add an extra layer of intrigue to this ghost town. Val Jalbert, a haunting reminder of a forgotten era. So, are you ready to delve deeper into the mysteries of Canada's ghost towns? Moving on, we arrive at Kitsault, our 9th ghost town. Nestled in the heart of British Columbia, Kitsault was once a bustling molybdenum mining town in the late 70s. Then, as if overnight, its heartbeat ceased. The plummeting prices of molybdenum forced the mine to shut down, leaving Kitsault deserted, a mere shell of its former self. Today, Kitsault stands frozen in time, a poignant reminder of a thriving community that once was. The houses, though empty, still bear the signs of life. Lawns manicured, lights fully functional, and a supermarket that's eerily stocked. The silence is palpable, the desolation, almost tangible. It's as though the town is waiting, holding its breath for the return of its inhabitants. Despite being unpopulated, Kitsault is far from forgotten. Its unique history and the ghostly aura it exudes draw in those with a penchant for the mysterious and the abandoned. Kitsault, a symbol of isolation in the midst of wilderness. Quesnel Forks, our 8th ghost town, beckons us with its intriguing past. Nestled in the heart of British Columbia, this town was once a bustling hub during the gold rush of the mid-19th century. Miners, merchants, and settlers from far and wide gathered here, seeking fortune and a new life. Yet, as the gold veins ran dry, so did the life of Quesnel Forks. Its inhabitants abandoned their homes and dreams, leaving behind only the shell of a once thriving community. Today, Quesnel Forks is a silent testament to the transient nature of prosperity. Its weather-beaten structures and deserted streets echo the stories of those who once called it home. There are whispers of lingering spirits, of spectral miners still toiling in their eternal quest for gold. Some say on quiet nights you can still hear the ghostly clink of pickaxes against stone. Quesnel Forks, a spectral echo of the gold rush era. As we delve deeper, we encounter Anyox, standing at number 7. Nestled in the remote wilderness of British Columbia, Anyox was once a flourishing copper mining town. Its heartbeat echoed in the rhythmic clatter of mining operations. However, the Great Depression of the 30s led to a rapid decline, leaving Anyox in an eerie state of desertion. Today, Anyox is a haunting tableau of stillness. The once bustling streets are now silent, and the echoes of a prosperous past are trapped within the crumbling walls of abandoned buildings. The skeletal remains of the smelter, once the town's lifeline, stand as a stark reminder of its industrial past. Nature, in its relentless march, has started to reclaim the land, adding an ethereal beauty to the desolation. Yet, the air here carries a heavy silence, a silence that speaks volumes of the life that once thrived in this remote corner of the world. Anyox, a chilling reminder of a once thriving community. Our journey brings us to Namu, our 6th ghost town with a haunting tale. Nestled on British Columbia's central coast, Namu was once a vibrant fishing village. Its lifeblood was the salmon cannery, established in the late 19th century. But as the industry declined, so did Namu. By the turn of the 21st century, this once bustling community had become a ghost town. The reasons for Namu's desertion are many: economic downturn, dwindling fish stocks, and a changing world that left little room for small, isolated communities. But the most chilling reason of all? Some say it's the spectral presence that now haunts this abandoned village. Stories abound of eerie sounds and inexplicable shadows, whispers of the past carried on the coastal breeze. Today, Namu stands as a solemn reminder of its vibrant past, a silent sentinel overlooking the sea, its deserted buildings echoing with the memories of those who once called it home. Namu, where silence sings the songs of the past. Halfway through our countdown, we find ourselves in Ocean Falls, our fifth ghost town. Nestled in the heart of the Great Bear Rainforest on British Columbia's central coast, Ocean Falls was once an industrious paper mill town. At its peak, the town was bustling with over 3,000 residents. But as the paper industry declined, so did Ocean Falls. By the late 70s, the mill had shut down, and the town was deserted. Today, the silent streets and abandoned buildings stand as a haunting testament to a bygone era. The town is a shadow of its former self, yet there's a certain beauty in the way nature is slowly reclaiming the land. There are whispers of ghostly sightings and eerie sounds echoing through the empty streets. Whether these tales are fact or folklore, they certainly add to the mystique of this forgotten town, Ocean Falls, where nature reclaims what man abandoned. Cassiar, our fourth ghost town, invites us to explore its forgotten history. Nestled in the rugged landscapes of northern British Columbia, Cassiar was once a bustling mining town. In the mid-20th century, the town was alive with activity, its inhabitants lured by the promise of jade and asbestos. But as quickly as it flourished, it fell into decline. When safer alternatives to asbestos were discovered, the town's lifeblood drained away. By the end of the 70s, Cassiar was a ghost of its former self. Today, it stands empty, a spectral reminder of a bygone era. The deserted streets echo with the whispers of the past, and the abandoned buildings are a testament to the transient nature of boomtowns. Yet, despite its desolation, Cassiar has an eerie beauty. The skeletal remains of the town set against the harsh wilderness create a haunting tableau, a poignant reminder of dreams unfulfilled. Cassiar, a town frozen in time. Phoenix, our third ghost town, rises from the ashes of history to tell its tale. Tucked away in the heart of British Columbia, Phoenix was once a bustling mining town, brimming with prosperity and promise. But like the mythical bird it's named after, Phoenix experienced a fiery demise. As copper prices plummeted, so did the town's fortunes, leading to its eventual desertion. Today, Phoenix stands as a spectral presence, a haunting reminder of the transient nature of wealth. Its once lively streets lay silent, echoing with the whispers of its former inhabitants. Its buildings, though weathered by time, still hold an eerie beauty, their skeletal forms reaching out to the vast empty sky. Yet, despite the desolation, Phoenix emanates an otherworldly charm, its spectral aura drawing in the curious and the brave. It's a place where the past seems to bleed into the present, where every crumbling wall and abandoned homestead tell a story. Phoenix, a haunting testament to the fleeting nature of prosperity. The penultimate ghost town on our countdown is Sandon, a town that time forgot. Nestled in the Selkirk Mountains of British Columbia, Sandon was once a bustling silver mining town in the late 19th century. At its peak, it was home to 5,000 souls, a thriving economy, and a vibrant community. However, the town's prosperity was short-lived. The silver market crashed, and with it, Sandon's fortunes. The town was suddenly abandoned, left to the mercy of nature and time. Today, Sandon is a haunting tableau of a bygone era with its dilapidated buildings, empty streets, and echoes of past life. There are whispers of ghostly apparitions, of spectral miners still toiling away in the heart of the mountains. These tales lend an eerie mystique to the town, a spectral echo that resonates through the silent streets and the empty buildings. Sandon, a spectral echo of a bygone era. Finally, we arrive at Barkerville, the crown jewel of Canadian ghost towns. Nestled in the wilderness of British Columbia, Barkerville was once a bustling gold rush town in the mid-19th century. Picture a town teeming with prospectors, entrepreneurs, and dreamers, all lured by the glitter of gold. But as the gold reserves dwindled, so did the population, until Barkerville was left a hollow shell of its former self. Today, Barkerville stands as a hauntingly beautiful testament to the passage of time. Its once busy streets now echo with an eerie stillness. The well-preserved buildings seem to hold their breath, waiting for the return of their long-gone inhabitants. The wooden sidewalks, the saloon, the general store, all stand as if frozen in time, an open-air museum to a bygone era. So why does Barkerville claim the #1 spot on our countdown? Well, it's not just about the ghostly quiet that pervades the town. It's about the rich history it embodies, the stories it holds, the dreams that were born and died here. It's about the palpable sense of lives lived, of human endeavor and ambition, of a community that thrived and then faded away. And it's about the feeling you get when you walk down its deserted streets, a chilling reminder of the fleeting nature of fortune and the relentless march of time. Barkerville, where the past whispers in the wind, reminding us of the transience of human endeavor.